Greetings guys and gals and fellow gamers, this is Games for Kicks and welcome to the zombie-infested world of 7 Days to Die. It is day 34, which is not a zombie, but we might get dogs. We might get dogs. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ignore the fact that dogs are coming and hope I'm just not gonna get confronted by dogs. But we are going to have to upgrade our wall, okay? Now, I might not make it that high, but we'll see. Anyway, so on this side here, this is how high the wall actually is, okay? So let me just fix that. You see, this wall here is gonna come... Why is that? How did I... Oh crap, how did I do that on that side? Did I finish the wall? Yes, I made them... Actually, I did build them all. Oh! Genie Mac, you little devil. You little devil. Yeah, now I know this is not really gonna work, I suppose. Like, yeah, the zombies, I probably can't force them through it, but we do something, okay? So this is basically how deep it's gonna go. And I already showed you this at some stage. So this is where the wood frames are gonna go. And right in here. So all this jazz here is gonna... Oh, look at that. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna upgrade this. This will be for the wood. So we're gonna stay here. Okay, so we're gonna need some dirt. Yeah, because this is gonna stay that height. And this is gonna go here and here. And yeah, we're gonna have to dig that out. And here and here. So let me just upgrade that first because it's a corner piece. Excellent. And then we're gonna do the same here and here. And upgrade that. And then, oh, whoops. Ah, oh, damn it. I forgot to set my timer again. There we go. Ah, well, a few extra minutes don't matter. Excellent. So this is basically how we're going to fix the wall, okay? We're going to go all the way around at that level of depth. And yes, it is a big job to dig all this out, but... Well, actually here it will be easier because it actually is already getting quite low. But actually, let's just see. I like to dig at least one line around to see where we're going. To see how much we have to dig out. Okay, I think that was a bit too deep. Let me see. Yeah, that was a bit too deep. That was a bit too ambitious. Okay, so that is what we have in mind. You see the way it already becomes flatter here? Okay, yeah, here we go now. This is ground control. Major Tom, I can't sing to save my life. I'm just glad my life doesn't depend on it. Okay, so let's... Okay, so let's do that as well, just for integrity reasons. There you go. Fair enough, let's upgrade it. Now. That's actually not too bad, so it's only a few of them. Okay, maybe I shouldn't dig too much, otherwise that will collapse as well. And fall right on my noggin. And then I'm screwed. Oh, crap. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay, upgraded. There we go. And the benefit of having this, I suppose, groove or whatever you want to call it, is because we're gonna make it wood, yeah. It's you can see that in the last season when I built my little village. Well, 3-building village. Like it was more like a what do you call that again? Where a couple of priests move in. It was more something like that. It had like a little blacksmith area thing. Okay, here we go. Now, let me put that away and that down because this over here was not meant to be. And then we're gonna take wood. There we go. Sweet. There we go. And that's basically what will go 3 spaces out all the way around. And it just gives it that extra. And the reason I make it so low is because if I need to, I can put woodlock spikes all the way around. And, okay, let's... There we go. Excellent. Now let's just finish that, okay. And that's 1, 2, 3. It goes all the way out here. And put dirt here so we keep that kind of straight, and we're just gonna close it off here. Brilliant. There we go. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. And then we just fix it up. And that's it. And now we're gonna have a big job to do because we're gonna have to dig up a lot in the base now for the rest of the wall. There we go. And let's just go ahead here. Wow, okay. Oh, did I upgrade that twice? No. There we go, done. Brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. And this one goes around. And we might as well fill this up with earth. Yeah, that's the one thing we're gonna have to do now. We're gonna have to fill up everything underneath with earth. And dig this up here. Because this is gonna be the rest of the base inside. Okay, so let's dig the outside outlining out first to make these guys meet, and then we dig out everything in the middle of it. Alright, okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I've spent a long time after I finished this from the time-lapse just to dig more out and to fix the wall, and you see there's my tunnel to fix certain things up here because we're gonna have to put actually a wall into our tunnel that you can see here. Yes, so this actually seems to have worked out just about right with the right height and everything, so there we go. I got some more wood as well. Yeah, and that's it. I think I'm all out now, am I? Oh no, I still have some left. That's the last one, so I'm gonna, between this episode and the next one, I'm gonna have to probably, yes, throughout the night, I'm gonna have to, oh no, the zombies, oh no, they come on day 35 at about 10 o'clock, I suppose they will spawn, so I have to make sure I'm not here at my base when they do. Because that would be really awful if that happens. Oh, whoops, sorry, that was the wrong one. I didn't mean that. I want to make sure we fix that because the last thing I need is a zombie falling down here into that hole. Can I just go down there? Great, excellent. So, that is interesting. So let's fix that up actually. Okay. Jeez, I didn't realize how close I was to the surface there. Holy crap. And then this here will be going down. Yeah, so let's upgrade that. Whoops. And yeah, it will be going down. Oh. There we go. And there we go. So let's upgrade that, make sure that zombies cannot really come in through this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Hey. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just make more wood frames. We have some more wood, do we? Oh, shit, we don't. Oh, man. Yeah, that's enough. Ah, one more. Ah, crap. Just let's make it 17. End of story. Yeah, I have to get more wood. I have to do a serious grind now. See, that's the thing. You get to a point where you run out of resources, so we're gonna have to do another iron ore grind. And we're gonna have to do another wood grind. Okay, cool. Okay, that bothers me. I have to fix that. There we go. And let's get back up to fix the gap. Oh, come on. Ah, okay. Lovely. Awesome. Now this is gonna have to be covered up again with dirt. There you go. And yes, when we finish later, we're gonna make this tree out and the whole jazz. Okay, that's it. We're out of resources. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I falling? Oh, okay. There we go. Shouldn't be. That's too deep. Should only be one. Yeah. We do that separately. So let's keep digging here. And hopefully nothing will come during the night. And everything will be peachy. Oh yeah, I mentioned in the last episode as well, when I'm going on holidays, which will towards be the middle of August in about 2 weeks or so, I will probably only post 1 episode a day, because I have to record ahead, like so. What I'm trying to do is, there will be a multiplayer for all the days, at least, and I'm trying to get, alternatively, when there is a 7 Days to Die multiplayer, I will post an episode of Imperium, and when there is an episode of Imperium multiplayer, I will post an episode of 7 Days to Die. So that way I have always a 7 Days to Die and Imperium for you guys every day. And if I have time, what I might do is actually in the next 2 weeks, because I can't record really ahead too many 7 Days to Die, because they could drop Alpha 13, they could bring out 12.5, and then I don't want to be posting like 2 weeks of 12.4 if 12.5 is already out, like, you know, so you know what I mean. So what I am doing, I'm looking at a game in the moment that I can play right now, recording 7 episodes that I can post then during the week. Now, there's a couple of games that are on my radar. I was kind of looking at Bethesda games, because of, I don't want to do Fallout 3 because a lot of people are doing it right now. There's a game I actually haven't played yet. One of them is Dishonored, and I was thinking of either doing that for the week, and I can post it then as additional content to the 7 Days to Die in Imperium, because I can record that pretty much over the course of the next 2 weeks. I can record 7 episodes when I have a spare moment here or there, so which shouldn't be a big deal. We have to eat. So let me know what you think. It will only be pretty much for that week, I think. So I will either do a game like that, Dishonored, and just do 7 episodes for the week, or I will do 2 or 3 games which I'm currently looking at that I want to play, and that I know I'm only going to do 1 or 2 episodes, and I will post them instead. I haven't made my mind up yet, but if you guys have any ideas, something that would work over a week, that might not be too intense, that people are not like that a week is too short for it, let me know. Okay, I mean, any ideas you have, that would be great. You know, I probably will have 1 episode of Five Nights at Freddy because I really want to play it. And I think the feedback on that was that people actually said you have to have the face cam because it's just part of it, you know. And I suppose you're right in a way. It is, like, you know. So I mean, my ugly mug will be probably then be in it. So we'll do 1 episode of that. Then I think I'm gonna do, if I'm not doing Dishonored for the week, I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 episodes of We Happy Few, which is also a game I want to share with you guys, which is really awesome. It's kind of very Bioshock-like in the style and all that, but it isn't Bioshock. It's just it's I think it's heavily influenced by the style and the art style of Bioshock. That's all I think it is. But it looks very interesting, and I think that's pretty much it. Soma is not coming out for a while, so I can't play that. And that's it pretty much, I think. Otherwise, I might actually just pick some random games from Steam that are only out recently, like, and do 1 or 2 episodes on those, you know, as quick play, you know, nearly blind plays, just to have a bit of fun, and post them as additional content, just to have a bit of flavor on the channel while I'm on holidays. So anyway, that was a lot of rambling on trying to get very simple points across, so I'm too much of a chatterbox. So let me know what you guys think, and any feedback is appreciated, okay? And I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it was mainly knocking things down and, you know, these type of things. But if you did enjoy it, you know where the like button is. Kick it in the arse like the gaming ninjas you are. If you're not subscribed, you know, check out the channel, check out some content. And you're more than welcome to join the G4K Ninjas and take part in the team that is our channel. And until then, I hope to see you in the next video. I thought that was somebody else's footsteps. Sorry, I'm sidetracked because I thought I heard footsteps, but that was my own, as you can hear. Anyway, so until then, viel Spaß and happy gaming. Okay, one thing I completely forgot to do is I got very great advice of making flaming arrows. And I think I should probably craft some of them. So what we need is we need a bunch of those guys, and we need some tallow and some cloth. So let me see. We have some cloth here, some cloth here, and some tallow. So why don't we try... Oh, yeah. And some gunpowder. So why don't we try and make some of those arrows? Awesome. And now we have fire arrows. So we could use them when the horde comes. That was really good. Now all we need is more cloth. Cool. So sorry I forgot that. And thanks again for the advice of upgrading, because I didn't realize that I can upgrade my weapon more before I find the leather book for the crossbow. So thank you very much. Later, guys.